Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and with the ALGS kicking off this weekend, there are new updates that were launched for Apex to go ahead and fix some problems. But something that's on everyone's mind is, well, with the ALGS starting up, are we ever going to get that collection event? What happened to the other two collection events with the Newcastle Heirloom and the Bloodhound Heirloom recolor? And we're going to go over all of that today and what could possibly be one of Apex Legends' biggest years, as it looks like there might be a way to bring this all back into the game, and it could be pretty exciting. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to give out some of the Final Fantasy skins. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So the ALGS Year 4 will actually be kicking off this weekend, as it was announced. This year is supposed to be one of their biggest ones yet, and they have gone ahead and started it off with a pretty big update that actually launched on Thursday. It fixed a number of issues, such as ring and survey consoles no longer spawning in every location. You can once again break doors while using Octane's Heirloom, which was incredibly annoying. Match summary was now correctly showing the match placement, a visual error when aiming down the sights of the Havoc, a crash specific to players on the Xbox consoles. I never even had that happen to me, and an issue with the Buster Sword. But the big one there is the ring and survey consoles no longer spawn in every location, which, as a couple of pros such as Monsoon and Sweet noted, was a huge issue going into Year 4 of ALGS. And the reason why this is a pretty big deal and why it's the topic of today's video is because I believe that Respawn is going to be going all out for Year 4, and a little bit of that is actually because, well, I heard about it while I was at the ALGS Championships. I believe, from what I heard, they actually want to try to get the championships done in Tokyo for this year, and there was talks about Paris and one North America LAN. We'll see if they actually end up committing and doing that, but with that, this could be the year that we finally see a lot of big changes for Apex Legends in the esports scene, and also just for the regular casual player base as well. The reason why I think that we're finally going to see some new good content is, well, we did get the brand new Post Malone event collaboration. Along with that, we are currently in the Final Fantasy collaboration, and while some people might look at that as a cash grab, what that honestly actually tells to me is that Respawn is going to be a little bit more friendly in spending money to actually make these events a little bit more worthwhile. Yeah, we do have the issue with the Final Fantasy event being way too expensive, but they probably had to dole out some serious cash to actually get this collaboration to happen in the beginning. And that could actually mean something pretty interesting in terms of an ALGS collection event, because some of you should remember, and in case you didn't, there was going to be an ALGS event. It was posted numerous different times, and it said EA cancels Apex Legends ALGS skins after teams reject offers. And the skins were absolutely fantastic. We've shown them before, but they had an entire event pack done for this. You have an Alliance Bangalore, a Complexity Revenant, a TSM Octane, a Crazy Raccoon for Watson, NO for Crypto, NRG, which has now left the esports scene for Apex Legends, for Bloodhound, and just overall so many more that were just absolutely fantastic. And the big prize was that if you got everything at the very end, you would be able to get the Flatline Heatsink Reactive Recolor. But as some of you may also know, this did not work out, because instead of rev sharing, which teams agree was always the context for all discussions, EA offered teams 60k each, as reported by a couple of independent journalists, which also supported an Apex Legends pro player iMadness, which he put out on Twitter. But now, because we are getting these collaboration events and ALGS is going bigger and better than ever with the possible championship in Japan, makes me think that this might actually be something we see in the near future. There is one slight caveat though, and that's the fact that when this was originally found in the game files, they had actually added panels for reactive weapon skins in the Heirloom shop, and that was according to Kralrindo, and he was 100% accurate. The Flatline was actually going to be an Heirloom collection event reward. Problem with that though is that they jumped the gun after they couldn't get this ALGS event to work, and so they released the Celestial Sunrise event with the Peacekeeper reactive Heirloom, and the blowback was so bad that they promised they'd never do that again. So if they do an ALGS collection event, well, what are you going to do as a reward? And I think that becomes the big question. We do know that there were two other events that were supposed to come this season, one being the Rag Army collection event told us by Hypermist, which actually had finished skins, and the Heirloom reward was rumored to be the Bloodhound Heirloom recolor, yet that one doesn't look to be coming this season at all. And there was also the Rag Knight event, which had legendaries done for it as well, and was rumored to be a sword for Newcastle. Both these events will not be coming this season, and Hypermist did let us know the season 20 event, which is an urban theme that features Out Beast and Out Noir, along with the anniversary event and a cyberpunk event. I would love to see some of these ALGS events or the canceled Rag Army or Rag Knight come for this season, as they seemed really cool and really promising, and it would be nice to see Respawn actually support the esports scene a little bit more than they have in the last couple of years, especially as big orgs such as 100 Thieves and NRG seem to be leaving, but other ones such as Disguised Toast are signing its Timmy along with Designful and Enemy under the banner of the dojo for this upcoming season. There's a lot of potential with it kicking off this weekend, and I hope that Respawn and most importantly EA is taking care of the ecosystem, which is getting to be into a very fragile state. Let me know down below, would you guys like to see any of these failed or canceled collection events return into the game and be a future reward with the either Newcastle Heirloom, Bloodhound, or the Flatline Heatsink recolor? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here from my editor Novell, who does amazing content on the finals and on also Apex Legends. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.